Ooh, we've got a new type of red. It's chili red.
You might need a sweater.
Hey, what's good guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we got a detailed look and review on these guys right here. This is the Jordan Stay Loyal. It's a brand new lifestyle offering from Jordan brand. They're not technically brand new. What?
You bought those?
Yes. Somebody's got to feed their pockets. It's apparently this dumbass right here. Bought those. Bought these to give away.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
For our Discord members, if you're not a member, then you're not getting them. These are actually requested to be reviewed by our Discord members, and we appreciate when they do request stuff because they are actually the people that help fund this channel. So technically, they help me buy them. And then we're rolling that right back into them by giving it away to one of them. And I think it's awesome. It's a great community. It's a great place. Everybody's filtered and vetted and all that stuff. Any troublemakers get booted. Even though we haven't had to do that, so thank goodness. And again, these guys right here are the Jordan Stay Loyals. It's a new lifestyle offering from Jordan brand, even though they're not technically brand new because there's been logistic issues just everywhere. So stuff is sitting on boats and in cargo ships and stuff like that, and they finally are starting to trickle into stores. These were shown as sold out on the Nike.com for months. Literally sold out. Like you couldn't get a pair, and it was really weird, and it's just because they just didn't have them. You know, they were supposed to have had them.
Interesting.
Now, the whole Loyal series is an ongoing series that I'm surprised, honestly, is still around. It started off as a mellow thing, Carmelo, not LaMelo. The original series was the B whatever. So it's like Be Loyal or whatever and all that stuff. They're actually pretty cool models. There is one I think that's still out right now. They almost look like a Jordan 6. They've kind of got like a re-engineered 6 look to them. This guy right here, it's got a bunch of just different Jordans in it per usual, because when we see, you know, Jordan lifestyle models or regular shoes that are not retros, they still have to pay tribute for some reason to their past, which I like. What are you laughing at? You're trying to pick out which Jordans are in here?
I already found 3.
Okay, good. Which ones?
The 10, the 11, and the 12.
You think the 10 is in here?
Yeah.
It could be.
It's that little side
A
wavy
little hump
patch.
right here?
Yeah.
But that's also just the pattern of the patent on the 11s.
I'm gonna give it to the 10.
You could do that. What else did you say was in there?
The 11s.
The 11s, well, because of the patent, yes.
Yes. And the 12s.
Because of the stitching?
Yes.
No other shoes?
Why do you do this?
No other shoes?
Hold on, turn it again.
Come on, look around.
Well, I mean, there's the air bubbles, which could be in a bunch of shoes.
But the shape of the midsole is very Jordan 4-ish.
You're gonna go with the 4?
Yeah, it even says flight. But like she was alluding to, the Air Jordan, I'm not gonna say the 10, even though you can if you want to, but it's the 11, the 12, the 4. Those are the main ones in here. If I'm really looking hard, I thought there was one more, but maybe there wasn't. Kind of the 5. If you want to count the big old Jumpman on the bottom, they do that. Anything else?
A few minutes later.
I'm gonna say that's it. Now, as far as the actual shoe goes, we do have herringbone down there, which is interesting because again, it's a lifestyle shoe, so they didn't need to do that. They could have went all out and just done some crazy ass design, but they kept it simple. So you can play in these if you wanted to, but they are not intended for basketball. So there's not basketball features in there, like the shank plate and stuff. But again, we've got herringbone, top to bottom. I think it's cool. The heel area though is like the trippy part where I've never seen this before. I don't know if they've done this with rubber before. If they have, feel free to let me know down below in the comment section, but I've never seen the rubber like in the pillars of the Air Max unit. I think that's actually really dope. I don't know if it will help with the compression of the unit or not. All I know is that visually it's quite interesting. Like to me personally, I think it's just really cool. And then the back right here definitely pays tribute to the 12, so you can't deny that. The 23 in the back and all that stuff. The midsole itself is just EVA, or in Nike's terms, Phylon, so nothing special there. You can see the visible air sole unit right there in the heel, so that's obviously paying tribute to the 4, but you can also say that's paying tribute to the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, any of the ones with the visible air. Not the later ones. The visible air in the 17s was encased. Okay, that's what that 6, 17, 23 shoe is, which we have a video of, thumbnail card. Now the upper on these guys, again, nothing special. This right here is actual synthetic patent leather. So there's a little flappy thing right here. You can pull it down and underneath that, there's just like microfiber basically like attached to it. So patent leather itself is kind of a synthetic leather. It just depends on which version they're using. Real patent leather has leather coated with patent. So So it's a shiny finished leather instead of a polyurethane coat with, you know, the color or the texture or whatever, whether it's tumbled, textured, dotted. There's all kinds of different ways to do it. Patent would be the finish for that. This is basically the way that we were kind of getting the Air Jordan 11s for a while, since the 2008 Countdown pack, until they started to remaster them, where it's just synthetic patent leather. There's nothing crazy about it or anything like that. It's just, it is what it is. Would you consider these perforations part of the ones? Because it's not in the one pattern, but the ones have it.
It's a nice nod.
It's a nice nod, there we go. So you can throw in the ones if you wanted to too. The laces, I typically never talk about, but the laces are awful. These are some really weird flat laces. They're very strange looking. They don't match the shoe. Oh, also another shoe that you can throw in here is the Air Jordan 13 or 14 with the internal lacing system. So you've got that there as well. Kind of a nice nod. The tongue is interesting though, because it's nylon like a Jordan 1, but there's also some synthetic suede on there too, which is an interesting touch. And then like a lot of their newer lifestyle offerings, the Jordan logo or the symbol is kind of like off-centered and everything. It's kind of weird. So it's just that new thing that they've been doing with the MA2s and all that kind of stuff. The rest of the upper is the ballistic style mesh, kind of like the 11s, but not exactly like it. And then we have the Air Jordan 12 kind of like stitched into it. The back section of the shoe, I really do like the way that it looks. This is a synthetic leather. This is the type of synthetic leather that I like though, where it looks like leather, you know what I mean? Like it looks and it feels just like regular leather, but it's not. So if you're gonna go synthetic, go with a nice one, just like this.
I noticed some dots on the inside. Would that be a nod
Right here?
to the little earmuffs?
Of the 6?
Oh.
It's possible. There's probably a ton of Jordan stuff in here, you know what I mean? Like every time that I look at them, I'm kind of like, I know that there's something there for some reason, but what is the reason? You gotta find that out. You gotta know your How many Jordans have we listed off? We listed off the 1, the 3, the 4, if you want to count the 5, 6, because I talked about the air bubbles and stuff, and cool.
And the earmuffs.
Yes, the 12, the 11, the 10 was mentioned. Oh, the 13, 14. That's a lot of shoes in one. Now, as far as sizing is concerned, they do fit true to size, so whatever you typically wear, that's exactly what I go with. The cushion is nothing special, like I was saying. It's just basic EVA or Phylon with the air sole unit in the back. All lifestyle stuff. You can change the insole if you wanted a little bit more cushion. If you wanted to play in them too, you could do that. There is a slight heel to toe drop like the MA2s and the shoes like that, so I personally wouldn't do it. But if you were at the basketball court, like say you're at lunch or something, and this is the shoe that you wore to school that day, you can play in them without killing yourself, you know what I mean? Like it'll be all right. But like I said, just go true to size and you should be good to go. We are giving this exact pair away to one of our Discord members. We greatly appreciate their support. Again, they help fund this channel, so that's how we're able to buy all of the shoes, so we could do all of these reviews and keep them for free. So if you wanted to join our Discord, these will probably not be up for a couple of days, because we normally kind of give them a couple of days time just to kind of catch up on videos and things like that. But if you wanted to enter, there's going to be a link down below in the description box. It'll head you over to WearTesters.com, where you can read what it means to be a WearTesters Discord community member. So again, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. Thank you to our Discord community members for keeping us here. We really do appreciate it. If you see any other Jordans in these, the Legacy Jordans, the 1 through 23, or what are we at now, 36? If you see one of those in here, sound off below. Let me know. Maybe we missed one. I don't know. For all I know, all 23 could be in there. And yes, I do kind of stop at 23. I know that there's 36, but there was a little bit of a mess after 23 where they named it the 2K9. That was the very first performance review on YouTube, done by us. But again, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. Let us know what you think about these down below in the comment section. And until next time, guys, have a good one.